Hey guys, welcome back to Superfan Sessions, a podcast where we unpack Big Brother. Today's going to be a super quick episode today because I am getting ready to move, so I have been super busy and super stressed. So right now we are in week 4? Are we in week 4? I don't even know what week we are. Okay. Wait, no. We might be in week 5 right now. And then last week was week 4? Girl, I wish I knew. So I'm just going to literally quickly give a little rundown and then my thoughts and of course my my rankings at the end of this. So going into week 4, Kenny was in fact evicted. Everyone cheered. Literally everyone cheered. Everyone cheered. So when we left off, there was this beef with Tucker and Cedric and Quinn and Tucker, and everything was all messed up, and it was just like, what's gonna happen? So Kenny did eventually get evicted. Who won the AI arena? Who was on the block? How many people remember? Oh, that was America's veto. Okay. Quinn, unfortunately, despite all of my voter fraud, Quinn did go up on the block. Tucker won AI Arena, of course. Kenny went home. Okay, that's where we are. So now going into week 4, this is Quinn's last chance to use his power. So, of course, Quinn is going to use it, but we still need to do an HOH competition. So the HOH was the classic knockout competition. Y'all will never guess who won. I'll give you a second. It was Angela. Angela won. Ah! It's true, she did. Now, that's bad for Quinn because Quinn was obviously going to put up Angela because that's his, number 2 nemesis in the house, right? But now Angela's HOH and he can't really do anything about that. So with his deepfake HOH, he nominates Tucker, of course, Mackenzie, and then Cedric volunteers. Okay? Now remember that. So Tucker and Mackenzie are on the block. Cedric volunteers as a pawn. Quinn is like, okay, what up? Let me put you up. To hide our, close relationship, right? Whatever. Then the veto comp was... Hey, what was the veto comp? Anyone have any recollection? Give me a sec, actually. Okay, so the veto comp was this Nickelodeon brain surge-esque competition where they had to step on tiles and remember the pattern to get it right. Okay. Guess who won? Tucker. Obviously. So then Tucker had a plan to not use the veto or use it on someone else because he's literally insane. And he knew that Rubina was being thrown around to be the replacement nom. So he was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to use it on myself. Whatever. Rubina will be fine. So Tucker uses the veto on himself. Rubina goes up. Now, at this point, T-Core and Chemo are cooking. They're cooking. And they're like, dog, we are at the bottom of the Collective Alliance, and we know that the Pentagon exists within the Collective Alliance, and we know that we're not a part of it. You know who is a part of it? Cedric. So what if we flipped the vote and did all of that? So the plan was, if it was Mackenzie versus Rubina on the block, Mackenzie would go. If it was Mackenzie versus Cedric on the block, Mackenzie would go. The worst possible case scenario would be Rubina and Cedric on the block. Now, guess who wins AI Arena? Mackenzie. Mackenzie wins AI Arena. Right. And so, Cedric was evicted in a blindside by a vote of 6-3. This is for all my homies who lost somebody. Oh, Cedric. Why did you volunteer to be a pawn? Cedric is the sweetest little guy ever. That is cutie patootie. I love Cedric. So then the house blows up. It was crazy, the drama that was happening. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Um, so then, what a perfect night to have the wall comp after all of this. So then it's the wall, right? And me personally, I was born and raised in Big Brother culture, which means that the wall comp is something so serious to me. So of course I stayed up to watch it, and I was shaking like I was on the wall. And it comes down to Tucker and Quinn. That is Big Brother cinema. That is Big Brother history. Like, that is absolutely insane. Now, once it gets down to Tucker and Quinn, they cut the feeds. Big Brother, if you're listening, girl, why? Stop cutting the feeds. That was sick in the head. I forgive you, though, because I love Big Brother. Shout out Big Brother. Anyways, Tucker wins HOH. Now, I want you all to imagine my reaction as the number one Quinn stan. Yeah, it was over for me. It was over for me. Quinn was so upset. I hated that. But then Tucker nominated Brooklyn, Cam, and Quinn with Brooklyn as his target. And he was like, hey, Quinn, you're not my target, dog. You're the pawn here, okay? And Quinn was like, I don't buy that shit for a second, because we are beefing so hardcore. Like, no way that I'm not your pawn, right? So then Quinn tries to create an alliance with T-Core, Rubina, Chemo, and Tucker, but Tucker's just like not for that. T-Core, Rubina, and Chemo seem to be like interested in it, but Tucker is just like, I hate that kid, right? So then a new alliance forms. It's Tucker, Chemo, Rubina, T-Core, Angela, and Joseph, called 6th Avenue. And honestly, they eat. Just put Quinn in there, they eat. Sorry, sue me. I really like that alliance. So today, as I'm filming this, it is Monday, August 19th at 1:04 p.m. And Tucker won the power of veto on Saturday. And as of right now, his plan is to use the veto on Quinn and put up Chelsea, so that Brooklyn, Chelsea, and Cam, the three people that voted to keep Cedric, are on the block together. And now this hasn't been confirmed yet because it hasn't happened yet. It will happen later today. But I am sat and seated for this post veto feeds, and and I have a new light in me if Quinn is saved. Like, I just am the number one Quinn stan at the end of the day. Y'all could never make me hate Quinn. I don't care. I don't care what anyone on BB Twitter says. I don't care what anyone on Facebook or any social media. I love Quinn. Thank you. Now we're going to go through my rankings. This, like I said, this was a really fast one today, just because I'm stressed and moving and everything. So, as of right now, obviously my number one is Quinn. And then it's funny that every week my number one and number two switch from Quinn and T-Core. I just love them both so dearly. Number two is T-Core, obviously. Number three is Joseph. I have loved Joseph since literally day one, preseason. Like, I love that man. Now, granted, week one he did fall in my rankings because he wasn't doing much, but now he's doing everything he needs to be doing, and I love Joseph. And I've quite literally never said a bad word about Joseph in my life. I love that man, and I really think he has potential to win. Sue me, I think he has potential to win. Number four, we have Chemo. Now, people hate on Chemo, but he's entertaining to me. He's the one that flipped the vote. Like, he hate that. He's entertaining to me, and y'all can never make me hate him. Next, we have Rubina. I just like her. I like her energy. I like her vibes. Even though last week I was saying that, or was that last week? I don't know. I feel like Rubina for a few days was really talking about Tucker like nonstop, and it was all she talked about. But I feel like now she's kind of like getting out of that. So I like Rubina. Next, we have Tucker. Tucker went back up my list. I just can't hate Tucker. As much as I hate him, I love him. Like, I hate to love him. Wait, no. I love to hate him? I don't know. But I hate him, but I love him. Like, he's so entertaining. Sorry, sue me. Now, the next on my list are very much interchangeable. Like, everyone else here, like, okay, whatever. We have Cam. Like, he is so sweet and he is so cute, but he's not doing anything in the game. He's really not. Someone else who's not doing anything in the game, Leah. She's not doing anything in the game. She's there to look pretty. And she's doing a great job at that. Everyone in that house is in love with her. But, like, girl, get up and do something. I want to see her do something crazy. And, like, I feel like she has potential to do that. Next we have Angela. I don't know. Like, she's just, like, silly. Next we have Chelsea, then Brooklyn, then Mackenzie. Like, I don't care about those people. Mackenzie is growing on me. I think Mackenzie should be actually higher than Brooklyn and Chelsea, because Brooklyn and Chelsea are starting to annoy me on feeds because the feeds are always on them and I'm like, I don't care. Clap if you care. Clap if you care. So I think that would actually be changed to, like, Mackenzie, then Chelsea, then Brooklyn. That's all I have today. Like I said, it would be really short. So hopefully, Tucker used the veto on Quinn, and in the next one we could talk about the fallout of Cam, Chelsea, Brooklyn, and the rise of Quinn and Tucker as a duo, manifesting that energy. All right, well, have a good one, y'all. Goodbye.